Welcome back to Black Connect, guys.
Hi.
We are reporting live
Live and direct.
Sorry, we're reporting live from New York. Okay,
This is only the beginning, guys.
This is
the beginning.
When this episode drops, we're going to be in New York.
Yeah.
Why the hell am I tapping the table like a crazy person? But anyway, we're gonna be in New York, guys. We're gonna be in New York. So, like I said, when the episode drops, so we won't even be here.
Yeah.
We won't even be here. Although you guys are lucky though, the weather is supposed to be super hot this week, which is great.
Great. I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not New York hot, but love that for y'all.
Oh, did she say her Coke, her Pepsi cherry? As she said that.
I mean,
greedy. Greedy.
I mean, some of y'all will still be in work, and I'm on top of the Empire State Building, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just joking. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just smiling, because you know what? It's my first time out of the continent. It's both of our first times out of the continent, actually.
Yeah.
So it's just like fun times.
Yeah.
But anyway, to start off this week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Melanie,
Mm-hmm.
how you feeling?
Good. I'm tired, actually. I'm really tired. I'm really
It's
tired.
getting in there, yeah.
Yeah, just been so busy. So, and there's more stuff to come. So, but yeah. What about yourself? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm more tired. That's it.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna stay up for the flight because I hate long haul flights.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really tired, so
Yeah.
I might end up just falling asleep. We'll see.
Yeah, I feel like we're all gonna KO.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So this week the hot topics. There's a couple of hot topics, and it's just Monday. Like
I swear.
Then there's already a few hot topics. Yeah. So first of all, Asha David. I don't know if y'all know her.
The creator on TikTok.
Yes. So she came out and she was like, whoever orders fajitas on my birthday celebration, you're asking for attention. You're trying to have all the spotlight on you because you're trying to have the waiter come out with that sizzling cast iron platter with the wood underneath and making a ruckus and noise, and it's drawing all the attention on you and not me, the actual birthday girl. So whoever does that is asking for it, you're dying for it. And then I was like, wait. I was just like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know, Jennifer, what do you think about that?
Let me tell you this. Anybody that thinks like that, needs help. Because what do you mean you're gonna have the attention on yourself because I ordered some fajitas? And not necessarily, because she also said in the video that like, oh, that's fajitas normally comes out first, and that's not necessarily true. I've ordered fajitas multiple times and it would be the last thing to get on the fucking table.
Yeah.
So her saying that, I didn't understand. First of all, it doesn't even matter what she said. I just don't understand how a particular food item is gonna now make you feel insecure on your birthday, that like, oh, the attention has been taken off of you.
Yeah.
It's food.
Like, girl, do you not believe in your drip? Do you not believe in your sauce?
Exactly. It's screaming insecure. It's screaming, I need attention on me 24/7.
All on me. Like,
because I don't get it. Like, oh yeah, I ordered fajitas. Yes, the waiter comes and he's telling me, oh, careful, the food's hot, just be careful and all that stuff. Okay, she said that like that's coddling me. I'm like, no, because they get in trouble if I fucking burn myself here.
Yeah. Like, I love Isaiah J. He posted this, like, talking about it, and he actually was like, really, girl, you're gonna get angry because I ordered basically Chipotle. you're gonna get angry over some bell peppers and
chicken.
chicken.
Oh, knock that over.
Kicking it. Some chicken and some bell peppers, some steak, some bell peppers, and a fajita wrap. That's what you're gonna get really mad over. And the comments were hilarious, yeah, because all I'm saying is I'm gonna get. And she also complained about like people, and some people they'll be late as well.
She was like, I'd rather they be late than.
Oh, she said I'd rather them.
Than order fajitas.
The comments are killing me the comments are killing me.
Yeah, someone was like, I'll be late and order them fajitas.
And order them fajitas. And what?
Rubbish behavior. Like, I don't even understand the way people think.
Stress.
The way people think is actually just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Like, it does not make any sense how people even just be saying certain the things that come to their mind and decide, let me film it and put it up on social media. That's what gets me every single time, because it's like, yeah, technically yes, this is ironic because we're opening our mouths and we're putting ourselves up on social media, but we're not out here saying rubbish, because you really filmed that and said, yeah, this makes perfect sense, and people actually back you when you said that, because if people did, then you and your friends are stupid too.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know what, like, if she's just saying it to grab attention, I love it. Like, actually, either way, I love it, because it's creating attention.
I guess it is.
I actually do love that. I love that kind of scandalousness.
Yeah, we're talking about it. So
yeah, we're talking, like, you guys talking about it. You got everyone talking about it. You got all the comments heated and saying how they're gonna milk it and order like 10 fajitas,
you know,
and come late. So that absolutely killed me. But yeah, definitely not to say. What's another like showstopper meal in go for dinner?
I say like some kind of dessert. Like, you know, when they bring out that big,
like in the Ivy,
the
chocolate bomb
thing, and then exactly chocolate bomb, and they have to pour the hot chocolate on it, and it comes down and all that stuff. I guess that's a bit of a showstopper.
It is actually,
but
that's true.
I would never sit there and be like, oh my gosh, you ordered that on my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you're trying to have all the attention yourself. No, I'm not going to care. I'm just gonna be so fascinated by the thing that's on the table.
Yeah.
To care. Like, oh, thinking maybe I should have ordered that.
I should have ordered that. That's literally just about to
fucking
say.
hell. Like, the hell would I be thinking otherwise?
That's absolutely wild to me. It's just actually wild.
You know? Like, I actually don't understand some people. Like, the things that comes out of their mouths, out of their fucking brains is what just doesn't make sense.
I know she's lying. She has to be lying.
It's probably just chasing clout or something like that. You know what? Because sometimes the crazier the thing you say, the more you're going to be talked about. So, you know, maybe that's what it is. That's what it is. But anyway, shits and gigs, guys. It's funny how I never thought I would ever speak about them.
Me too. I never thought we would ever actually talk about them at all.
Yeah, they've been very unproblematic, you know.
Yeah.
And so but here we are. Here's the day. So anyway, they went on to this guy's I would say it's Andrew Schule, his podcast, and I think he asked the question of like, oh, what's the black woman effect? And then they were trying to explain it to him.
The black woman effect.
Yeah, something like that, because of the black woman effect on like white guys or something like that when they date a white guy.
Is that a thing?
Apparently, yeah. It was a whole trend on TikTok for a bit where like white guys that were married or dating black girls would show that their big glow up, and predominantly was the white men had like buzz cuts and all that stuff, or they had long hair, but all of them had like either clean face or a really tidy beard. Like that was the whole trend for a little bit.
Yeah.
But so James and Fuad were explaining that to him, saying about the buzz cut, and he was like, oh yeah, Andrew was just like, oh, no, that's actually because they were losing their hair because of the stress of black women. Then they said something about like, oh, they also grow out their beards, and then he was like, yeah, the beards is because they're gonna get slapped around as extra protection for their face and all stuff. Just basically ripping into black women, saying that like they cause stress and they're violent and everything. And what got people mad was that James of Fuad were just like sitting there like taking it in and laughing about it, you know. And I remember he also said on the podcast, he was asking like, oh, do you guys date black women? And they're like, yeah, of course. And then like, do you date white women? They're like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, who do you prefer? And they were like, you know, it's a typical like all women type, you know such a cop out answer. There was a pause. Yeah, there was a pause,
and it was like a very awkward. They like the media training kind of went out the window. Mm. I haven't watched their apology video. They did release an apology video, but it looked like they looked uncomfortable in that clip of Andrew like talking to them and all that. They looked uncomfortable, and also Andrew would say whatever silly dead joke he had, and he would laugh instantly. Yeah, and even like he'd be like, ah, and then like proper laughing, and then they would laugh along with him, which to me it shows that Andrew like had this reign of authority over them. Yeah, and he like he projected this like, I am the. Is it the alpha male? I'm the top dog. Like, you guys like, are gonna laugh. My podcast. This is my territory. That's literally what it was. You guys are gonna laugh, yeah, because this is gonna make real content. This is gonna put me on. I don't know who this guy is. Do you know who this guy is? Have you seen him around?
Some wannabe comedian. That's all I've seen.
Some clown. An absolute clown in every aspect. He. Like, I never ever seen him before, so he obviously knew there's an opportunity to make him relevant, and he knew that talking about just normal everyday things, because it was him that brought up the topic. Yeah, and you can see he's like he's running away in a very smart, in a very tactical, strategic way. Yeah, because they fell for it. Like James and Fuad fell for it, and I felt like they just felt really awkward and kind of like nowhere to get out of it. Yeah. And what did you think anyway?
Now, obviously, I get why people are a bit like upset by it, because they're like, oh, they didn't like stick up for us, like, and black people are like, oh, no one is for us, you know. I understand why people are upset, but for me, I get that, but it also kind of gave off like, you know, them nervous laughs, you know. That's what after someone says something like inappropriate. Like, yeah, they should have had the balls to be like, yo, no, let's not make them kind of jokes here.
Yeah, but do they come across as those type of men too? No, they don't.
So like, I don't know that's what I was trying to say. I don't know what people were also expecting you know.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You know, it's hard to be me sometimes, to always be right.
What were you girls expecting? Not just girls, but what were you people expecting from them? Honestly, they're men, but they don't strike me as like a man. They might be big, okay? They might have big
batty boys. Sorry, I don't know why
it came out. It just
my bad.
But they might be big. They might have beards. They might have their fresh trims. But to me, they don't strike me as a man. And you guys have to really, really like remember that. Yes, they are in the industry and they're doing so well for themselves. But look, at the end of the day, that they look, of course they look like men, yes, but I'm not saying they're not men. I'm just saying there's levels nowadays. We even, come on, girls, we see all these TikToks of we reposted of this guy wearing a wedding dress.
Me?
Was it you or some? Maybe it was Esther. I can't remember. It was some guy wearing a wedding dress, and it was like just little things like when he asks you for a lift or something.
Yeah,
just stuff like that. POVs.
Yeah. POV of like how men want to be treated in 2024.
Yeah.
And these videos are more recent now. It's like people are saying that like, oh yeah, men want to be passenger princesses, and you want to open the door for them, like, you know, just kind of their roles reversed.
Yeah.
So, but like, even though people are making jokes, it's technically true. Like, men want to be treated. Men want to be treated how women want to be treated, but then when we ask to be treated a certain way, they act stupid and dumb, and like they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Like they don't understand, but you do understand because you want to be treated that way. But I cannot treat you that way. I'm your woman. You are my man.
And I think it's like men also need to understand this, because I feel like I need to say this repeatedly. If you treat a woman like gold, I'm telling you now, there's nothing she won't do for you. That's the thing, because it's in her nature already.
It's in her nature. It's there already. It's there.
So imagine now something that's already in her nature, and you're already nourishing her, treating her like she's a beautiful gift, an angel.
Yeah.
Tell me why she won't do anything for you. And obviously then, that's only then, if she doesn't, you know, treat you well, then you can go on and be like, I did all this, and still, she wasn't for you. But I can tell you now, that is not going to happen. It doesn't happen often. You will find a woman that will treat you like a king if you treat her like a queen.
Yeah.
It pisses me off when men act like they don't understand this.
Yeah.
Because 1 + 1 = 2.
Yes.
It always has been, it always will. That's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
And don't get me wrong, women and men, they're both providers, but in different ways. Women have it in a womanly way, men have it in a manly way. It's so rare, so for some reason, to see the manly way, a man doing it in a manly way anymore. It just seems like,
and all you guys want to do is complain that we are too masculine. Yeah, because you guys haven't taken up your roles as men anymore.
So who else gonna do it? Like, I gotta be out here learning how to drive. I gotta be out here learning how to build a house.
Like,
you know,
see all them women out there DIYing. Obviously, I know that most of them are having fun, but most of them are doing it because their men aren't doing it.
Genuinely, yeah. Like, and this is not even just like the little things, the dainty things that women, like, we put together in the home to make it a home. It's like now it's getting to the point where we're literally building everything.
We're out there getting bricks.
We're building the home. And it's like
piece by piece, brick
by brick. And it's like it's meant to be both of us. There's things I'm supposed to do, and there's things you're supposed to do for us to build this house together.
That's it. Anyway, sidetrack there.
Yeah,
but literally, like, I'm just saying, like, back to what I was saying, that people, I don't know what people are expecting from shits and gigs. Did you honestly expect them to sit there like, yo, cut the mic,
cut that ish out?
No.
Would you expect them to be, hey, yo, what you saying, bruv? Just stand up and start battering?
No.
Come on now.
Come on, Neil.
Yeah.
Anyway, nonetheless, it's still disappointing that they didn't say anything. I haven't listened to their apology video, but it's still good that they apologize. People are saying that they seem sincere and everything, which is good, because it's always, you can make a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. At the end of the day, like we say, we're human. As long as you acknowledge your mistake and you take accountability.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
That's fair.
But that guy, like, I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. Wannabe comedian. That's such a cheap shot.
It is.
At you know,
It is.
making fun of black women.
Yeah.
It shows your range, your depth as a comedian.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't come up with anything else.
Yeah.
Something original. That's it.
Shallow.
Could come up with anything else, but then to come and attack black women for what?
Yeah.
For existing. Just giving desperate.
It's very desperate. But yes, all right. So Jennifer. What's going on here? What were you telling me about? You showed me something from the Shade Bara.
Oh,
the Shade Bara.
Yeah. So basically, there's this guy that's this young black guy. I think it was UK. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were on the train or whatever it was, and there was this white man that was yelling at this white woman. They're like an old. I think they were a couple. They're old, mids.
Okay, so they were together.
Age. Yeah, I think they were together.
Okay,
middle-aged couple anyway. And he's just yelling at her, and he's the young black fella is like filming, and then the older white guy catches on that he's filming. He's like, "What are you filming? What are you filming?" And he's like, basically, then goes on to tell him like, "You do not yell at women. Like, do you feel big like yelling at a woman?" Just keep going back and forth. You can find the video on TikTok anyway. But my question was not necessarily to. The video was more of the comments. It was people saying that he should have minded his business. The young black fella should have minded his business and not say anything, because in the end they did have an altercation. It's not in the video. He cut it out, but just want to. What do you think about that? I have two opinions on it, but yeah, what do you think about it?
Okay, right. Okay, first I'm gonna say, if you know the video that Jennifer is talking about, if you've seen the guy, look at the difference with how that guy looks compared to James and Fuhad.
Damn.
Look at the difference with that guy. Okay, you would not have. Not gonna lie, you wouldn't have expected it from that guy. I wouldn't have, anyways. Let me just speak for myself. I wouldn't have expected it from that guy compared to James and Fuhad.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, men, like, don't judge a man by how. Let's stop judging men by how they look. It's how they act, how they treat women, what they believe that women should be treated as, and that's what he believed. He believes that He believes that women should not be shouted at by a man, like a big man. He was a big man as well. At that, didn't matter if they were together, if they were whatever, if it was a random woman on the train that guy was arguing with. That's what he stood up for, what he believed in. Okay, the same way how everyone else stands up for whatever they believe in. People go to town and they protest about stuff because they believe in that. Doesn't matter how they look. You'll be surprised when you're walking through town just going to do your shopping and you see the people that are protesting for all these different types of things. You'll be surprised with the people that you see. They all look different, okay? So he was standing up for what he believed in. What's the problem with that? So why don't you guys tell those people that are in town protesting, why don't you tell them all, no matter what situation it is, for them to mind their business, to them to stay out of it? Like, he was just doing what he wanted, okay? At the end of the day, that could be something that escalates, that's even worse at home, if he's openly screaming at that woman in public like that. That's probably the minimum of what actually happens behind closed doors. Yeah. Another reason why he was brave enough to scream at that woman like that was because it's normalized that people don't say anything when they see something happening on the road. People don't speak up for anybody. It's been seen numerous times, yeah, even after a night out or something. a girl and a guy that they're together or not, they'd be fighting, like proper fighting, like there's some proper fights, and people don't do anything because they're just like, oh, it's not my business, it's not my business. What if someone got really hurt, or what if it was one of your friends or families that were in a situation like that, and you heard that people were just passing by? The first thing you would say is, well, why didn't anyone stop them, or why didn't anyone stop him? Like, people don't think of the bigger picture ever. I feel like I always end a sentence with that. But yeah, I had a few opinions there.
Yeah. Now, I agree with what you're saying 100%. I would just say I think it's only because of the whole, I think him being a black man and the guy being a white guy, anything could have happened.
That's
due
very
to his
true.
race, which is why people are like, oh, you should have minded your own business and everything like that. Because if it was the other way around, let's say it was like a black man shouting at a black woman and a white guy was there, nothing would have ever happened. Nobody would have stood up for the black woman. I think that's where people were like, mind your business, it's not for you type of thing. But
that's sad that it's come to that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That like we shouldn't really be thinking like that all the time. Like, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I understand why people think like that, but I feel like we need to, rewire ourselves to like, realize that everybody's human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So where I do understand, and I'm trying to think of it in the position of where, like, let's say my boyfriend was on the train, and that was happening. Yes, I would wholeheartedly love that he stood up for that woman, but then I'll also be fearing that something might happen to him. So it's kind of like it's hard to say what's right and what's wrong here. Yes, I do believe what he did was right, but then I'm also understanding like you could have also put yourself in harm's way. So it's tough like that, because that's the world that we live in right now. That like you standing up for your rights or protecting someone else could potentially get you hurt, or even worse, killed, which has happened. So it's kind of like, well, where do we go from here? Although I have to commend the young guy for doing that. I think that was really good, because, and also I remember he was checking up on the woman to ask if she was okay. But the thing is as well is that you have to ask yourself, like, is that woman gonna leave that guy?
Is she actually gonna leave?
Is she actually gonna leave? So then it's like, what did you do all of that for you to, like, let's say you got badly hurt only for him, only for that woman to go back to that guy, or for her, let's say like if the authorities were involved, for her to lie and say like, oh yeah, it was him that did all this and all that stuff.
Turn on him.
That's the issue that you could end up with. So that's why I understood why people were saying mind your business. Like,
That's sad though. Like our young kings, like, I'm not gonna lie, honestly, there's black men, they have it hard. They have it hard because I feel like they have to, just some things that they have to over process, just for their safety, just to make sure that they're not in the bad books. And it could literally just be from them protecting someone else, and look what it turns to. It could easily be flipped on him completely.
100%.
So I commend the guy. I do understand like those other opinions as well. It's just upsetting. And that girl, I hope you left that guy. What the heck are you doing, girl? Because if he's able to scream at the top of his lungs, like at you in public, embarrassing you, hurting you, disrespecting you in public, I don't know what he does in private. he does not rate you, and he's taking advantage of you because he knows that he can get away with it.
Yeah.
That's why it's literally come to the public.
Yes, exactly.
He's so comfortable doing that with you.
Yeah.
And he's definitely done it multiple times.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, I'd say they had that couple out on a night out in after the pub or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like after a group night out, and they're just fighting outside, like proper screaming at each other. Oh, guys,
yeah, it's upsetting to see.
Yeah,
we gotta do better for ourselves as women, and to love and respect ourselves better, to be able to not put up with that, and to obviously you're not always gonna know that this is how a guy's gonna act, because like there was a video I saw actually just to tie in with this, that men, when you first meet them, they're so good at telling you what you want to hear. And I think was it Nick Cannon that was saying it? Yeah. And telling you what you want to hear, behaving how you would like them to behave at first. And someone describe it as like a chameleon. They take on this whole persona that you have put out to them, basically. So I feel like that's probably something that could have happened with her. She probably saw him for this and saw him for that, because she probably told him what she wanted from a guy. Yeah. And before you know it, he took on that whole personality, all those traits, and made her fall in love with him, knowing that he was never like that. Yeah. And it just speaks to the question of like, when people are always like, oh, how did you end up with a guy like that? They were never like that in the beginning. And they never tend to be like that in the beginning. Yeah. So it's very, very easy to be duped into a relationship, because men know how to behave for a certain amount of time before their true selves come out. Like, they were saying that, like, that's why I always say that make sure you don't say too much at the beginning. Yeah. In fact, if you even want, say the opposites. Say the opposite of what you want, and see if they'll take on that personality. Yeah. But it's very true. Like, men will honestly, like, you would say at the beginning, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, what are you looking for in a guy and all that stuff, and you're like, you're there, not really knowing, like, oh yeah, I like a guy to be, caring, work for this, or God-fearing, just all the list you just list out to them, not really realizing what they're actually doing. Yeah. So they're like, okay, cool, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And then they go on and present your whole entire list to you in a way that you don't even know that they have now done that. So like, you're saying like, oh yeah, I like Harry Potter. They're like, yeah, me too. Just
go study Harry Potter.
Find whatever just to impress you. Now he's got you. You have now fallen in love with him. And there you go. That's how you're trapped.
Goes and studies the whole Harry Potter. The whole of Harry Potter. He watched all the movies. He watched all the reviews. And just not even watch it. He probably watched the review or a summary and says, yeah, I like it. And then he never liked it. He never liked it, y'all.
Exactly.
But yeah. Wow, this is a short episode, bro.
Yeah. I can't even, my brain can't even think of anything else.
Yeah, sorry guys. You know what? There's a lot of wisdom in this video. I hope you people take it. Maybe we should start recording later. Yeah. I feel like that's when my wisdom comes up. Yeah. But I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I hope that you guys, take something from this episode. And I guess all in all, we're all human. Some people are insecure from when people order fajitas at their birthday. Some people find it awkward to speak up, and some people do speak up, but they'll still get criticized. You know.
There you go.
What can you do? But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please stay tuned if you want to see content from all around the world.
New York.
Yeah.
The way I'm actually going to rinse that song.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be tired. Prepare to be sick of me. I'm actually going to rinse every clip. New York. New York. New. I'm not even joking. That's you're going to be tired and you're going to block us or something. Don't block us.
Helicopter.
But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Staying till the end. Please like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. And we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.